Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Weekend Bookends, the video where I share with you everything that I have read and everything that I plan to read in the coming week. So far, I haven't really read a whole lot since the last time I uploaded this video. I think the only thing I really read was Peerless Flats by Esther Freud, which I think I featured in that video. I didn't read anything else that I mentioned in that video. Peerless Flats was a really good coming of age story, and it just followed a girl trying to find herself in 1970s London, and it's really insightful and really thought-provoking, and it really shows you how little has changed in society in the last 40-50 years. I think the only thing that was different is they didn't have mobile phones. They had either house phones or you had to go to the payphone, and that was probably about it. So yes, it really made me want to read more of Esther Freud's work. I will leave a link to my blog in the info box, and I will list I'll post like a synopsis of Peerless Flats for you to read if you want, and a link to where you can pick it up. But yeah, to get on to what I'm currently reading, first of all is in the sort of new year, new you kind of vibe. It's a book I've read before, and I try and make a point of reading it once a year to just kind of motivate myself into not spending money. And that is In the Red by Alexis Hall, and it's about this girl, about this woman in Glasgow who is a recovering shopaholic, and she owes over £30,000 in credit card debt, and that's not including her half of the mortgage for the house her and her partner share. And it's just a diary of her going a year without spending any money frivolously. She only buys essentials and gifts for other people, and you just kind of see how her attitude to life and to money changes, and how little things can eventually make a big difference. So if you're on kind of like a project minimalist or trying to shop less, I would recommend reading this book, because it just gives it's really insightful, really inspiring, and you can pick up a few helpful hints along the way. So I would recommend giving it a read. I think I'm only about a quarter of the way through it at the moment. I'm reading it in the bath. I like to keep a specific book for the bath. The next book that I'm currently reading is On Writing by Stephen King. It's kind of a mixture between a memoir and writing hints and tricks. As you guys know, I am trying to write a novel, and I'm still in the planning stages of it, and I just figured Stephen King is one of my favourite authors. Why not read his book on writing? And just so far, finding out how he became the person he is and his early writing experiences are really helpful, really inspiring, and he's quite funny. I always find the way Stephen King writes his books, the way his characters talk, they're very much like him. That is how he speaks, and it's just funny, like how reading little anecdotes about how about things that happened to him when he was growing up as a child and being passed from family member to family member. And I would recommend reading it if you like Stephen King, even if you don't care really much about writing yourself. It's worth a read. Again, I'm about a quarter of the way through. I don't think it'll take me too long, because this is the book that I'm mostly focusing on. So I think I will speed through this rather quickly. And the last thing I want to talk about is this box set. These are the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I got this when I was about 10 as a Christmas gift from my Uncle John. He's my favourite uncle. Sorry to my other uncles, but John's my favourite. He was the one who really encouraged me to read, and every Christmas I'd get either books or a book voucher and I was like in heaven with it. So one year he got me the Chronicles of Narnia, and I think I only read the first 3. So I really kind of want to start on this and read all of them because I really liked them. I know a lot of people poo-poo on them and go on about how they have really strong Christian undertones and stuff, but I just take it at face value. It's just a really good fantasy book for children, and once you read The Magician's Nephew, it makes The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe make so much more sense. I don't understand why they never did The Magician's Nephew as like a film, because whenever they do adaptations of the Narnia books, they only ever do Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian and The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. And usually those two books are combined into one. Prince Caspian and The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, even though they're 2 separate books. But yeah. So I'm gonna start on this and give them a run through, because I think these are only like 200 pages each. So it shouldn't take me too long to get through them, and they have illustrations. Oh yes. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. So those are the books I'm currently reading. I'm also reading a couple of things on the Kindle that have to do with writing. I'm going to do a blog post some point this week or next week about books on writing, so I can kind of share what I've been reading with you. They're mostly just tips and tricks. One of them is about writing in a pulp fiction style, which is what they use mostly in between the 30s and the 50s. And the other is all about writing technique, about showing and not telling. And so yeah, keep an eye out for that blog post. As always, my blog will be linked in the info box along with my Twitter and my Instagram. I'm trying to Instagram a lot more. I will probably post a picture on there when I finish each book, so you can keep track of me on there. And if you want to follow me on Goodreads, I will leave that link in there as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, let me know in the comments what you guys are reading, or if you've read any of these books, feel free to let me know what you think of them. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.